all of my Virgos out there. So if this reading resonated with you and you'd like to contact me for personal reading, my website is in the description box below, Kareemspiritworks.wix.com. On that website, it should have the rates, the prices, how much time you get, explaining the different services. I'm going to start adding some more because I offer a plethora of things. Also, too, my clothing line is up. Check the merch. It should actually be somewhere underneath the video right there. Kareemspiritworks Clothing Teespring store. Go ahead and check that out. If you want something, go ahead and buy it for a significant other. Buy it for yourself, right? Buy it for any one of your loved ones, right? Friends, whomever. Also, I told you a lot of announcements, but if you'd like to also purchase my revised and better than ever book, the link to that is in the description box below as well at Amazon.com. I added 6 more pages. So, and then the last 6 pages, right? 6 to 8 pages, I talk about what a healthy relationship is and how to achieve financial success as well as social success in it. So at the in chapter 11. But let's get into this for the Virgos. For the Virgos, you have the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, the 2 of Pentacles. A lot of money coming in, a lot of substance. The 7 of Cups. Okay. King of Cups, the Fool, the Emperor, the 10 of Swords, and the 5 of Cups. That's interesting. Okay, so the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, Page of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups, right? They are about how there's some form of completion, right? Some form of completion between yourselves. If any one of you Virgos had any kind of relationship with someone whom you wanted to get to know over a long period of time, but unfortunately it wasn't able to get that far because personal issues started to show up soon after the two of you got together, right? Potentially money, potentially trust issues, okay? Maybe the individual wanted to know where you were all the time and, you know, they were passive aggressive about it. The Page of Pentacles, they were studying you too much. They were paying attention to you, analyzing you just a little bit too much, to the point where it became very much so obsessive. So the next couple cards that you Virgos have is the 2 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups. The 2 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups, right? The 2 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups are about, but when you were with this person though, see, that's the funny thing. When you were with this person, it was never on equal footing. You try to call them, they're not picking up their phone. They just blowing you off. They just putting everything else and everyone else ahead of you, but you're supposed to be hanging out with them and getting to know them on that romantic level. But, you know, it's very dysfunctional, I know. But the King of Cups, the Fool, right? These cards are about the King of Cups and the Fool, right? Well, let me talk about the King of Cups because you have this. The King of Cups, right, is about, but this person is seeming to offer you so much, right? If you brought it up to them, hey, you know, you're not doing a lot in this relationship. You're giving me less, and I would actually like to be treated with some sort of decency. And these people would actually try to make it seem like what they're already doing which is half in it, is them really showing you some form of effort. So the situation with that was, obviously, I know you Virgos are not going to take that, right? Someone's trying to offer you a raw deal by telling you that them showing up and giving you whatever type of treatment, even though it's disrespectful, is the best that they can give you. I know you Virgos are not going for that, because you have the Fool. The Fool is, you're not sacrificing yourself for these types of people. You're not sacrificing yourself at all. See, a lot of times people get it misconstrued and they think the Fool is an idiot. And oftentimes the Fool can actually be referred to Virgo, because the other zodiac signs and stuff like this, especially when they are arrogant, they underestimate the quote unquote wisdom and the intelligence of Virgo. Not even taking into consideration that Virgo is the smartest zodiac sign, right? So the Fool, a lot of times nobody want to be the Fool, right? Well, I ain't gonna say nobody, but a lot of people don't want to be the Fool. Little do they know, the Fool is actually the most powerful tarot deck. Excuse me, not tarot deck, excuse me. It's 3:30 in the morning here. You'll have to excuse me. But the Fool is actually the most powerful tarot card in the tarot deck. Why? Because it's a person who utilizes magic to recreate their own reality, and they don't need outside forces and outside influences to manipulate reality from the inside out. So they're doing it correctly. When you take a look at the pictures of the Fool, it's not a person who's ready to jump off the cliff. It's a person who's trying to get to higher ground to see and have a vantage point to see what's going on the horizon that they're looking down on. Thus the reason why, if you pay very close attention, the Fool is actually standing on the tip of the cliff, while at the same time, if you pay attention to this, over here in this vantage point is actually a group of mountains, or has some sort of mountainous terrain. So like I said before, taking itself to higher ground to see what's going on. The person that represents the Fool is not trying to jump off the cliff or hurt themselves. That's not the intention, right? If you're paying attention, the person is actually turning back from being on top of turning back from the vantage point, being on top of the cliff. I had to take a moment to really talk about that and why that's important. So, and don't worry, it'll make itself clear for you Virgos. But the Emperor is about learning how to utilize power, though. See, the Emperor in this deck is invoked correctly. So this is about how a lot of you Virgos are learning that other people do not know how to utilize power. And you Virgos are learning from your own experiences how to correctly and responsibly utilize power. So one of the things that you've observed about people in the past that you've dated is that they're very much so confused and out of their mind, and they are very unaware of the long-term effects of the stuff that they do. And why the Fool and the Emperor are so important in the first place, why that should matter to you Virgos, is because this pretty much sums up the reading. The idea that people keep playing these games with you, thinking that you are an easy target, when in actuality, games are meant to be played for people who don't have really anything substantial or productive to do. Because the only person that you end up playing long term is yourself. Because when you play games too much, you lose sight of the idea that you're painting yourself into a corner and you're not even aware of it. Because of the seeds that you plant. And you did it to yourself, and you can't blame it on anybody else. So the Ten of Swords now and the Five of Cups is about how, so the Ten of Swords is this betrayal, how people have tried to betray you, really do things to really tear you down. But the Five of Cups is they regret it. So they know they can never actually come back to you and apologize far more if they ask to get back in your good graces and hang out again. So let's clarify the Fool. Right? Let's clarify that. The Five of Cups, you see, the Temperance, the Six of Cups. People coming back, the Six of Cups, people coming back to try to convince you that they've changed. But you, Virgos, have actually changed. You've changed for the better. It's easier now for you to be able to spot out when someone is being fake. The Five of Cups and the Temperance now is about, the Five of Cups is, look at this person. Begging for your forgiveness. Right? And then the Temperance is, they realize, supposedly, that what it is that they did was wrong. And that they spent some time thinking about it. But do you Virgos really want to take that type of a risk going back to these individuals? Let's find out. Let's get a better picture of it. Let's clarify the Five of Cups. Let's clarify that before we get out of it. The Knight of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles. Now, all of a sudden, they want to be Prince Charming. Now they want to do all the things that was necessary to be in a relationship. Now they want to show up on the horse and fight for your love. The Queen of Pentacles, and they liked you, which is part of the reason why they had to, according to them, torture you, because they wanted to be invincible. But the Ten of Pentacles is, you got them before they got you. And you got them by not plotting on them or getting them, but you got them by being sincere. So now it's up to you, Virgos, individually, to decide for yourselves whether or not you want this person back. Let me know in the comment section. Please make sure to leave a like. Peace.